Welcome back to JHL Cinema Clash. Today we'll be playing Keep 3 Cut 5 Horror Movie Franchise Edition. Starting off with the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
I like his movies. I can say this. I like the Texas Chainsaw movies, and they're really gory the way I like my movies. But in my case, if I'm hoping Heido comes out with some bangers and don't pull the rug on us, I could cut him.
He is notorious for doing that.
Yes. He's notorious.
All right. So are we cutting it?
My book, I'll cut him. How about you, Les?
I'm gonna follow your league on that one, but I do like that franchise. I think they're pretty good.
Oh hell yeah.
Well, not all of them because it started to get crazy. But anyways,
all right. The next one, The Hills Have Eyes.
Another pretty good gory movie, but I'm gonna have to cut. And this is me thinking. I'm hoping he comes out with fucking bangers that the fucking people that watches don't kill us in the comments. What do you think, Laz?
Man, the fact that we have to cut that, I know we got to be in agreement here, but Jesus Christ, I love that movie, bro.
Well, it's one of the reasons why it's on my list because I knew this would be a debate.
Bro. That's a good movie. You want to talk about a crazy ass movie? And that's when I first got to see this guy that comes out in Ant-Man. Damn. All right, I guess we gotta cut it.
Is that they're all over the place, but it's a badass movie. Let's
remember they have 2 or 3, I think, something like that.
We can cut.
All right, the Conjuring franchise.
Someone around here is a big fan of them. Their storyline is badass, knowing that they're coming supposedly from
tripping if y'all cut this.
So this is gonna be a keep. In my case, it's gonna be a keep, knowing that they're supposedly based on true stories. How about you, Last?
I think it's a keep because I kind of like the format they use, where it's almost like a documentary.
It is.
It is very similar.
Definitely,
to that.
Yeah. I think that definitely makes it a keep because it adds that realistic element to the movie. So
it's my favorite franchise. All of the movies are bangers. Annabelle's a little on the lower tier of that franchise, but The Nun and The Conjuring itself, man, great movies all together.
And they have good jump scares also, you know.
Very good jump scares. Very good jump scares. And then it's just completely wild. It's crazy. Next one is Child's Play, which is the Chucky franchise.
Chucky franchise. So Chucky with me, I feel like I fell in love with the first one and the Chucky's Bride one. But then after that, for me, it started falling off a little bit. So in my books, that'll be a cut. I can kick him to the chest and cut him.
Yeah, I feel like I'll fuck up Chucky. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I've never been scared of Chucky, even when I was younger. Right, I was scared of Freddy. I was scared of Jason and Michael Myers. But when it came to the Chucky franchise, I always thought, man, why they don't fuck his little ass up? Like in my head, I was like, I'll field goal punt this motherfucker all the way to the other side. I promise you.
How about you, Laz?
I thought Chucky was dope.
He was.
But listen, here's the deal, man. To Jay's point, they ruined it, as they try to keep coming out with, different Chuckies. And I'm assuming it was different studios producing the movies because the storylines went to shit. But the original Chuckies is classic in my books.
Yeah. They were good movies for sure.
They were good movies, but like when they got his son and Chucky pulls the bands down, I was like, where's your dick? It's like, fuck you guys are doing with this shit. So I can cut.
I will say this though, if you haven't seen Chucky in Spanish, you gotta see that shit in Spanish.
I've never seen it in Spanish. Never.
Crazy.
So here I'm gonna come with a classic because obviously we gotta appease everybody. So Friday the 13th. Those are the Jason movies.
Friday the 13th. I might get killed in the comments for this, but I still picture him going to space.
Yeah, that one was so bad.
That kills me. He's big on the franchise of horror movies.
He is.
But if I do hope Hyro mentions Michael Myers, and I think Michael Myers has an edge on him. So I'm gonna cut Jason for that reason.
I don't know if cutting him is a good choice because if I'm reading the room here right, Hyro's really talking about the Friday 13 franchise, not that Jason going to space bullshit. That was a whole other movie within itself.
Yeah, but if you come to see, if you go put, and this is me talking out my ass probably, if he doesn't mention fucking Michael Myers, I'm screwed. But if you go movie by movie, Michael Myers, for me though, this is a preference for me, always had that edge on Jason. My liking.
Jason was dead, so you're not killing him. Michael Myers was just a psychopath.
But there was no killing Michael either. Everybody shot him and everything.
Yeah. They burned Michael. They shot him.
They shot him. They did everything.
Some shit up through his eye. They definitely tried to kill that motherfucker for sure.
Okay.
I'll give it a cut.
We're on a cutting
Sorry.
streak.
All right. So far y'all have 1, 2, 3, 4 cuts already.
Okay.
The next one up is Scream.
That's another one that it's my favorite. How many movies we have left?
But you can't cut Jason and keep Scream, bro.
So that's what I liked
Scream growing up, but
I like Scream, but it came to a point, I think, when Part 4 was their last peak movie, and they fell down from there. So for that reason, I'm gonna cut. And he's my favorite slasher. Second favorite. My first favorite is Freddy. My second favorite is him tripping everywhere, trying to kill everybody.
Yeah, which was crazy. Even number 7 was horrible. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah,
that number 7 on Scream was so bad. I shut it off halfway because I couldn't finish it. I felt like they put too much funniness in the movie and they forgot about what made him infamous, right? Because he was funny, but his shit was about killing and stabbing and all that slasher shit, and that wasn't the movie.
Well, and that's the thing that a lot of horror movies are having problems with right now, because they're trying to still catch up to time and they're doing way too much with the characters, and they leave from what they're known for. So what were you going to say, Laz?
That it seemed to me like they were trying to go hand in hand with Scary Movie.
Yeah, literally, which is crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, Scary Movie did make him infamous for being that funny character, but doesn't mean that you had to follow the road of being funny, you know? With that being said, you guys cut Friday the 13th, The Hills Have Eyes, Scream, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and Child's Play. You guys kept The Conjuring, Saw, and Halloween.
Damn. I'm not gonna lie to you, I ain't mad at that.
So Halloween, I'm good with. I would have changed Saw.
Really?
Yes.
Saw's a banger.
So it is a banger.
Especially those first 2-3 movies, man. They brought an effect that back in when it came out, there was nobody doing horror films like that, where it was like you had to do a puzzle, which was a crazy puzzle, in order to get out of death. If not, you were dying. Yeah. Like that shit was crazy to me. Especially those first 2, like you had to cut off your foot so you can get out that room. And at first they like, nah. And then the dude ends up cutting his foot. That shit was crazy to me.
So for me, when I see horror movies, I like to fear a certain character. You was mostly fearing the traps. What can happen?
A guy in a
shit
wheelchair.
like that. You have a chance. You survive, let's say.
You were scared of the little dude in the bike. The little dude in the bike, riding in the bike.
But that's another motherfucker you can kick
Debo.
like Chucky.
It was Debo.
So I'm going to be honest. I thought Hydo was in he pulled the rug a little bit, if you guys see, because I expected, let's say, like an Exorcist or something like that you could keep. Like the Exorcist, she's the queen of, it is that first movie, but she put the standard. The Exorcist put the standard high on horror movies because it was done in the 70s, where it wasn't really notorious of having horror movies. Once everybody tuned into The Exorcist and everyone saw demonic shit happening, and it was something happening like the good and evil fighting for the soul of that girl, The Exorcist is top tier. So I thought Heido was gonna mention. So for me, in that case, Heido is still notorious for pulling that fucking rug from me.
And to be
But we still
honest,
have a good
like
list.
you made
I
a good
mean, that's
point
still
because
a solid
back
list.
then
though.
the production of like actual horror wasn't that good, bro. Like if
no.
you go back and look at it now, you're like, this is really bad. But that
Really good.
movie, you go back and watch it, you're still like, yo, this is
Well,
it gives you goosebumps.
Till this day, I feel like she painted the platform for everybody to have those demonic movies, because it's because of that movie everybody had that smooth
You
selling.
got so many different freaking.
So now you had her
demon
floating in
possessions.
the air, turning her head, her face, the makeup, like we said in the video before, the makeup was on point, the mom crying. The Exorcist for me is super top tier. I know she was in the list, guys, but we still have a solid list, and I felt like we did cut a lot. I was cutting like a motherfucker.
I mean, y'all kept 1 and cut 5.
But if you come, but I felt like Michael Myers was gonna come out, so we did keep him.
So he did come out. Yeah.
So it was gonna be a keep on my
list.
end because I feel like he was bad. I slumped a little bit with the one that, what was the other one that we kept?
Saw.
So I slipped a little bit with Saw, but Saw is a pretty good franchise. I can't hate on it.
So, to every other franchise that we've gone through, they had a peak, and then those last few movies that fell off. Why? Because with them, it was a little different, because those traps made you feel like, damn, that shit is crazy. Yo, you got to poke your eye out to get the key to unlock your shit. That shit is crazy.
It's
and
like, how'd you get the key in there to begin with?
Yeah, yeah. So
That is
remember,
true.
he would sleep them. He would sleep them, and then they would wake up in that room. So the surgery was already done, whatever. But the crazy thing about that is you became accustomed to those kind of traps and all that. So by the time 4, 5, 6, you're like, oh man, I'm already expecting some crazy shit. It's not, you're not gonna surprise me or anything like that. So I see what Jay's saying, but most of these franchises are like that too. So you figure
But
Scream.
No matter what, we're not surviving though.
Oh no, hell
don't
no!
think we can survive.
I'm not poking my eye. I wouldn't be able to. Hey, grab that to stab your eye. I'm good. Just
Kill me.
press it now. Press it now. Don't let me wait these 20 minutes. Press it now.
I'm fighting for my life.
Straight like that. Well, guys, if you think that they did a good job on that
List.
on their list, go ahead and comment below. Like, follow, subscribe. Follow us on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. And if you don't, suck my...